Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of our feline friends. Ever wondered if your cat might actually be an alien, sent here on a top-secret mission to observe and maybe even conquer humanity? Okay, maybe I'm being a little dramatic. But seriously, some cat behaviors are so weird, so unexplainable that you can't help but wonder if there's something extraterrestrial going on. So buckle up because we're about to explore 10 cat behaviors that just might prove they're aliens in disguise. Alright, let's start with a classic teleportation. You're home alone making a sandwich and you swear your cat was just napping in the living room. But you turn around and bam! There they are sitting on the kitchen counter like they've been there the whole time. How do they do it? Do they have some sort of secret portal technology? Are they bending the space-time continuum? Scientists try to explain it away with selective attention or cats are just quiet. But I'm telling you, it's teleportation. And it's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to their alien abilities. Okay, next up we've got night vision. You ever wake up in the middle of the night and catch your cat staring at something in the dark? Those big glowing eyes like they're straight out of a horror movie. And the thing is, they can see perfectly fine in the pitch black. They're stalking toys, chasing dust bunnies, maybe even plotting world domination, all while we're stumbling around, bumping into furniture. Maybe their home planet has constant twilight and they developed these superpowered peepers to see in the dim light. It makes you wonder what else they see that we don't. Cats have night vision that would make even the most advanced military tech jealous. Alright, let's talk about mind control. Have you ever noticed how cats seem to have this uncanny ability to get what they want? They give you that look, you know the one I'm talking about. Those big pleading eyes, maybe a little meow for good measure. And suddenly, you're up and fetching them food, even though you just fed them an hour ago. Or how about this? You're trying to work, trying to be productive, but your cat has other plans. They park themselves right on top of your keyboard demanding attention. They've got us wrapped around their little paws and we don't even realize we're being manipulated. Chapter 4. Gravity Defiance. Seriously, have you ever seen a cat jump? It's like watching a tiny furry superhero in action. I'm not talking about your average hop onto the couch. I'm talking about those insane leaps where they defy all known laws of physics. They seem to have springs in their legs. They launch themselves into the air seemingly without effort and reach heights that would make an Olympic athlete jealous. It's as if they have an internal rocket booster. And the landing? Flawless every time. They don't just land, they glide down with the grace of a ballet dancer. They stick it like a gymnast on a balance beam. No wobble, no hesitation. Just pure, unadulterated precision. They pretend to be bound by the same rules of gravity as everyone else, but when we're not looking, bam! They're soaring through the air like furry little projectiles. It's almost like they have a secret training regimen. Cats are masters of gravity defiance, and I'm pretty sure it's further proof of their extraterrestrial origins. How else could they perform such incredible feats? Maybe they're here to remind us that the impossible is possible. So next time you see a cat making one of those jaw-dropping jumps, take a moment to appreciate the sheer wonder of it. They're not just pets, they're gravity-defying marvels. And who knows? Maybe one day, we'll uncover the secret behind their incredible abilities. Until then, let's just enjoy the show. Chapter 5. Communication with the mothership. Alright, this one might be the most convincing evidence yet. Communication with the mothership. It's 3 a.m., you're sound asleep, and suddenly you're jolted awake by the most blood-curdling sound imaginable. No, it's not a monster under the bed. It's your cat, having a full-blown conversation with, well, nobody. Or so you think. Because those weird yowls, those strange chirps and meows that sound like they're coming from another dimension, I'm convinced they're actually messages being beamed back to their home planet. Think about it. They stare intently at the wall, their eyes wide and unblinking, and let out a series of high-pitched meows that would make a dog howl in terror. Maybe they're reporting back on their mission, updating their alien overlords on the progress of their human observation. So next time your cat starts talking gibberish at 3 a.m., don't just roll over and go back to sleep. Instead, consider the possibility that your feline friend is engaged in an interstellar dialogue. Picture this, a vast network of cats across the globe, all communicating with their mothership, sharing data, and receiving new instructions. These nocturnal transmissions could be crucial updates on their human subjects, detailing our habits, our routines, and even our weaknesses. It's a covert operation, hidden in plain sight. And those moments when your cat seems to be staring off into space, they might be receiving new orders or downloading information from their alien superiors. It's a sophisticated system, one that we humans can barely comprehend. So the next time you hear those eerie sounds in the dead of night, remember, it's not just random noise, it's a complex form of communication, a link to a world far beyond our own. Embrace the mystery, and maybe, just maybe, you'll start to see your cat's behavior in a whole new light. After all, who are we to question the ways of our enigmatic extraterrestrial companions? In the grand scheme of things, these nightly conversations might be the key to understanding the true nature of our feline friends. So, stay curious, stay observant, and who knows, you might just catch a glimpse of the extraordinary. Chapter 6. Shapeshifting. Now, I'm not saying your cat is going to suddenly morph into a giant reptilian monster, although with cats you can never be too sure. But their ability to contort their bodies into seemingly impossible positions? That's gotta be some form of shapeshifting, right? You see them squeeze into tiny boxes, crawl through impossibly small openings, and generally defy all logic when it comes to spatial awareness. It's like they can rearrange their bones at will, becoming liquid one minute and solid the next. They always manage to wriggle their way out, no matter how tight the spot. Cats are masters of shapeshifting, and that's just plain weird. Alright, let's get real for a second. Have you ever found yourself completely captivated by a pair of eyes? Not just any eyes, but those of a cat? We've all fallen victim to those hypnotic cat eyes. They have a way of drawing you in, making you forget everything else around you. You know the ones, those big, round, soul-piercing orbs that seem to stare right through you, reading your thoughts, knowing your deepest secrets. It's almost as if they have a direct line to your soul. One minute you're going about your day, minding your own business, and the next you're locked in a staring contest with your cat, completely powerless to resist their feline gaze. And the colors, oh the colors! They shift and change like a kaleidoscope, from emerald green to sapphire blue to golden yellow, sometimes all in the blink of an eye. It's like watching a living, breathing piece of art. It's like they're putting you in a trance, lulling you into a false sense of security. You find yourself reaching out to pet them, completely under their spell. Those eyes are a weapon, a tool of manipulation used to get what they want. Whether it's a treat, a cuddle, or just your undivided attention, they know exactly how to get it. And let's be honest, we don't mind giving in. There's something magical about those eyes, something that makes us feel special, chosen even. It's a bond that's hard to explain but impossible to ignore. So the next time you find yourself lost in those hypnotic eyes, just remember, you're not alone. We've all been there, and we'll all be there again. It's just part of the magic of having a cat. Chapter 8. Invisibility. Now this next one might sound crazy even for me, but I'm telling you, I've seen it with my own two eyes, or rather, I haven't seen it, which is exactly the point. I'm talking about invisibility. You're at home, just chilling, when suddenly you realize something's off. The house is too quiet. You haven't seen your feline overlord in a while. Chapter 9. Super speed. Alright, let's talk about super speed. We've all seen it, that sudden burst of energy, that lightning-fast dash across the room that leaves you wondering if your eyes are playing tricks on you. One minute your cat's lounging on the couch, the picture of feline laziness, and the next they're a blur of motion, a furry little rocket propelled by some unknown force. And the thing is, it's not just straight-line speed. These cats have moves. They can change direction on a dime, dodging obstacles with the agility of an NFL running back. They're like tiny, furry sports cars, zipping and zooming around your house with reckless abandon. Chapter 10. Telepathy. And finally, the most mind-blowing evidence of all telepathy. Have you ever felt like your cat can read your mind? Like they know exactly what you're thinking even before you do? You go to the kitchen to grab a snack, and suddenly your cat's right there at your feet, meowing for food. You're thinking about taking a nap, and your cat magically appears on the bed, ready to cuddle. Coincidence? I think not. I'm telling you, they're reading our minds. They've tapped into our brainwaves, figured out how to decipher our thoughts, and they're using that knowledge to their advantage. So are cats actually aliens? So there you have it, folks. 10 cat behaviors that just might prove they're aliens in disguise. From teleportation to telepathy, these furry little creatures never cease to amaze and slightly terrify us with their strange and unexplainable antics. Of course, we can't say for sure whether cats are actually extraterrestrial beings sent to observe us. Maybe they're just really good at hiding their true nature. But one thing's for certain, cats will always be a source of mystery and wonder.